mystery that your passion got so buried in the sand. All that action never acted and the words I never said. And you're troubled by this notion, by your long lost happiness. Keep hoping your emotion we can learn to love again. You'll find me in the silence and the roller coaster hills, in that empty space beside you and the unrelenting will, in the early morning coffee and the stars above your bed, when your body's tired and you can't get to sleep at 4 a.m. I'm in love with my ghost. He's the one that I love most, but he's not one to say when he's sorry. And I won't forgive the day that he chased my love away. Oh, the unforgiving ending of my story. Well, we started off so happy, there's no need to play pretend. And your eyes would twinkle brightly when I held you in my hand. And the winds would sing a chorus as they blew through your brown hair. Your pretty crooked smile was like an answer to my prayers. And the three of us grew closer as the time moved quickly by. For you, me, and my ghost, there was no need to question why. But my ghost started getting jealous and began to hug my love as you were staring out the window of your 97 Dodge. I'm in love with my ghost. He's the one that I love most, but he's not one to say when he's sorry. And I won't forgive the day that he chased my love away. Oh, the unforgiving ending of my story. But it killed me how you'd stare into those hollow empty eyes. My ghost had taken over and polluted me with lies. Each day I should have called you beautiful and asked you how you are. And I should have said I loved you every time I left your car. Should have let you know I'm proud of you, told you when you're right. And each time you reached out for my hand, I should have held on tight. Should have acted more excited when you called me on the phone. And I should have noticed all this before your love began to roam. Should have done all of the little things, the things that mattered most. Should have held on to my lover. Should've let go of my ghost. Thank you so much, Brandon. That song's the first song on my upcoming record. That's the record I'm going to be touring starting next spring. And I'm gonna do a bunch of tunes, or 3 tunes from that record. It's what I'm really excited about right now. I got a chance to go down to Nashville and work with a guy named Colin Linden, who's been a friend of mine for quite a while, and he's just a fantastic musician and a great producer. And I'm really happy about the record that we made. This is another one for that release. It's called Love So Loud. This guitar's been on too many plane rides lately, I think. In love with all the places she has been. In love with every late July. In love with every single letter on her skin. And all the colors in her eyes. Nobody makes me feel the way she did. Nobody leaves me hanging on their words. Only she can make me stay out all night long, just hoping I could spend the night with hers. And take me home, I'm tired. Lonely nights I'm holding on. Love so loud when you started out. Love so loud when you started out. Nobody leaves that sparkle in my eye. Nobody leaves me dancing at my door. Only she can make me more than all the little lies I put on for the other girls before. You take me home, I'm tired. Lonely nights I'm holding on. Love so loud when you started out. Love so loud when you started out. Love so loud when you started out. I just wanna know her favorite song. I just wanna mark the place we sat. That first night we stayed out all night long. I just wanna know love like. I just wanna know love like that. Thank you. It's got one last tune for you. Okay, we'll see how that goes. This is a song I wrote when I moved out of home for the first time. I moved to Edmonton earlier this year from Cochrane, Alberta. It's like the biggest small town in Alberta, I think. I recently found out that it's actually a bylaw in Cochrane that if you own a business on Main Street, you have to have a Western themed storefront, and they enforce it. So someone said it pretty well recently. Someone said it's kind of like growing up in a theme park, which it kind of is. There's some endearing things about Cochrane. But I didn't really write this song about the town. I wrote this song about just all the scary things about just about living for yourself for the first time. I find I'm doing a lot of the same things, but now I have to pay rent. This song's called Take It Easy on Me. This little town where I was born, I stumbled upon all of the truth that I have seen, rough as it's proved, cruel as it seemed. Oh, take it easy on me. Oh, take it easy on me. Found trouble here, found rock and roll, love with my mom, but not with my soul. Got lost in my head for days at a time, and come out at the end just a little less blind. Oh, take it easy on me. Oh, take it easy on me. Is beauty divine? Beauty's confused, so keep me alive. If your beauty is ruse, all of my friends, all of their fears, they keep me at ends, and they keep me from tears. Oh, take it easy on me. Oh, take it easy. Oh, take it easy on me. Oh, take it easy on me. Judgment should come, but only with time, as I'm still on the road, and I'm outside the lines. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been so much fun playing for you.
Lucas, you talk in your intro about having music in your life at a very early age. Let's talk a little bit about that. How early is early?
I think I picked up a guitar for the first time when I was 3 years old. So it's been, I can't really remember a time where I wasn't playing guitar. And my dad's side of the family is very musical. So I grew up listening to my grandpa playing fiddle tunes, and my dad started playing guitar around the same time I did. So we played together a lot, especially when I was younger.
I have to say that your music, there's a depth to it that maybe people wouldn't expect from somebody that's only 20 years old. Who are some of your musical influences? Because obviously, you know, you're pulling from other, other people as well, and it's really showing in your music. Who are your musical influences now?
Wow, there's so many. I think that one of the big reasons that I got exposed to so much good music so young is because we have a great radio, public radio station in Alberta called CKUA. And I mean, like, I grew up, when I was like 6, 7 years old, I was listening to Rodney Crowell and Jesse Winchester. And I mean, the first time I ever played outside of my house was for kindergarten show and tell, and me and my dad played Drunken Angel by Lucinda Williams, which
That's ambitious.
yeah, it wasn't the greatest song to pick for a kindergarten show and tell, but yeah, that's the kind of stuff I grew up listening to.
Yeah, I like it. Great music scene, on the West Coast as well. We're talking about all the festivals and places that you've played as well. How has that helped you sort of advance, your music in not just your own province of Alberta, but in BC and really, now into the rest of Canada?
I think that living in Edmonton now, I have a really strong home base. The art scene there just seems to really be, it's very strong right now. I mean, like, even just other projects that I'm involved with, or the people that are in those projects are so talented. There's people like 100 Mile House and Braden Gates and Scenic Route to Alaska, all these bands that are in the Edmonton scene but making waves kind of throughout the country, and it seems like it's a really good place to be a musician right now.
Yeah. So that's why you support the arts, right? For young musicians like this. Let's also talk about your upcoming album that's coming out next year. Very exciting stuff. We want to hear more from you. So tell me about that and the process and the art that went into that.
Yeah, this record, it was a really exciting one to make because it was the first time that I'd really taken out time I took a month and I just went in and lived in a trailer right on Kootenay Lake outside of Nelson and wrote the record, and then spent a month in Nashville doing the recording with Colin. And it's just, I think having him involved in the project was so beneficial to the songs. He did exactly enough to producing to just like bring out what I really wanted to, and the players that he had were I've never played with such talented people before. It was a real blast.
So that's coming out when?
It'll be out April 2nd.
Yeah, and you'll be touring that as well. So where is some of those tour dates going to take you?
I'll be everywhere in Canada a couple times, so it's not going to be. There'll be lots of chances to see me, and then we're working on some stuff in the States and trying to get overseas as well for that record. So
Yeah.
it'll be a long, probably a year on the road, but that's what I like to do. So
Yeah. So maybe we'll see you in Brandon again.
hopefully, yeah.
That'd be wonderful.
definitely.
While you're touring, I want to talk a little bit, while we're still setting up here, we talk a little bit about family, and you talked about having a musical family and the support that you have from them, and of course, I'm assuming, that I think I saw on your website too, there's still a lot of family support for you, and as you're going out on tour as well.
Yeah, just even family and friends. I've met so many great people out on the road that have opened up their homes to me, and there's certain cities where I have a great place to stay every time I show up there, and I think that's one of the great things about the arts is any other career path wouldn't have afforded me all the opportunities that I have to meet such interesting people and just such generous people that open their homes and their fridges and let me borrow their cars and stuff like that. There's no end to the generosity around Canada for sure.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, they must be proud too to see how you've turned into this rising star. So we wish you all the best. We thank you for being here in Brandon at Showcase 2014. And we're going to give another big round of applause, please, for Lucas Chaisson, Cochrane, Alberta.